Yes, sir, man. Let's get active. Today, we learning how to do some Memphis Jookin. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all like to see the toe stars, the spins, the power moves, all the crazy viral moments that y'all like to see on the internet and those battles and stuff. But listen, in order to do all that stuff, you got to know the fundamentals first. So today we're gonna break down some fundamentals and we're gonna get right before we get left. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. All right, let's get active, man. So listen, the original name for Jookin used to be called Gangsta Walking or G-Style, whatever you like to call it. But everything that has to do with this dance starts with the bounce. And the bounce is a count of 4 or 8. And all you're doing, feet shoulder width apart, and you're just bouncing. Bend your knees. You know what I'm saying? Just bend your knees, all right? Do it with me. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, all right? Now, in order to add that gangster look, that G-style look, you want to use your shoulders. Let your shoulders bounce. So, instead of it just being 1, 2, 3, 4, there's an and in between each number. So you're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That make sense? All right, do it with me. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. All right. You already looking gangster, man. I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you doing your shit. You feel me? All right, bet. So yeah, we're gonna do that one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now that you've added your shoulders, you can let your arms swing. That's what we're gonna do. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. All right, that's the bounce. Remember that. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it for what's next, gang. All right, now that we got the bounce out the way, this next move I'm gonna teach you is called the buck jump. Now, in order to do the buck jump, you still have to keep your bounce. A lot of people teach just raising your legs. Does that look right to you? No, it's not right. When you do a buck jump, you're still doing your bounce. You're still bouncing. Now you're just adding something to the bounce, right? So when you do your buck jump, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Use your hands as puppets. Your hands got strings connected to your legs, right? So when you bounce and you come down, you're raising one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let's do it together. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? Like I said, make sure you keep your bounce. Your bounce is the most important part of this whole style. The bounce is what makes this thing gangster. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, when I do the buck jump, whatever leg I'm bringing up, I'm still bending the other leg too. I'm still bending my knees. You're staying within the bounce. So we're gonna show you from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And it's always best to make sure you pick your leg up. You know what I'm saying? Don't just, that don't look good. I mean, you know, that didn't look that bad, but it's not right though. You feel me? It's not the right thing to do. So when you do this, make sure, lift your leg and bend your knees. Lift your leg and bend your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? All right, so now we got the buck jump out the way. We got the bounce out the way. Now it's time to get into some gangster walking. Gangster walking is the trademark for Memphis Jookin. When you see this, when you see that walk right there, you know it's Jookin. Anyway, let's get right. So look, when you do this, start feet shoulder width apart, all right? You're gonna take a step to your right, okay? You see how I bend my leg and then I put my foot out there? You gotta put your foot out there with some oomph. You know what I'm saying? Let these folks know. Boom, make that step. Now once you make that step, with the ball of your foot, you're gonna pivot and do the same thing with your left foot, all right? So you start with your right and then you're gonna pivot and do the same thing with your left foot. You seen that? I made that step, pivot, pivot, pivot. Now look, I'm bouncing. I ain't lost that bounce. We still bouncing around here. You see what I'm saying? All right? Now, we gotta add the arms. You can't just, that don't look right. That don't look gangster. That looks soft. You feel me? So now we gotta add the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and we still keeping that bounce. You can do an octo bounce with this one. An octo bounce is where instead of you going 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I hope that makes sense. All right. Let's do the gangster walk one more time. 1, 2, 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it with arms. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still bouncing. When you do the gangster walk, you want to make sure that that pivot and that step is on beat. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna do it from the backside, no diddy. I know how y'all be. All right, gangster walk. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sense? All right, let's do it on tempo. Here we go. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what I'm saying? All right, we got the bounce, we got the buck jump, we got the gangster walk. Now it's time to learn what's called a ski buck jump. Why is it called a ski buck jump? Because it almost kind of look like you're skiing. I don't know, I could be wrong. But how you do it is, it's kind of like the Running Man. But it's not the Running Man. We doing gangster shit around here, nigga. Ain't no motherfucking Running Man in this bitch. Anyway. So what you're gonna wanna do is, It's kind of like a lunge. You're gonna go 1, okay? You see how I got 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. The back foot is on the toe a little bit. Front foot is forward like a lunge, right? And you're gonna come up, and then boom, same thing. Up, 2, up, ah, 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 ah. All right? This one should be easier for you guys to learn. This was actually one of the first variations of the buck jump that I learned when I was self-teaching myself how to juke, all right? So, you're still keeping that bounce though, all right? So when you do it, you go 1, 2, bounce, bouncing, bounce, and 2, and 3, and 4. You get it? We do it from the front. No diddy. You go 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up. Yeah, we getting some cardio in today, my nigga. So yeah, now, when you do that, it's time to add arms, just like with every other move. When you go down, left foot forward, right foot forward. Left foot forward, right arm forward. All right? When you come up, right arm down. Right foot forward, left arm up. Okay? That's the ski buck jump. Now when you get more advanced with it, you can add a little kick to it. So when you come down, come up and kick. All right? But that's for another video. All right? Now, you've learned 3 variations. Excuse me. You've learned 3 different Memphis Jookin dance moves. Take it, practice it, and let's get right before you get left. If you want more, comment below what moves you want to learn. If you want to see more content, man, subscribe, drop a like. You know what I'm saying? Send this to your friends that don't know how to dance. Y'all gonna be competing just like me, you know what I'm saying? So that's for another video, man. Anyway, my name is Wave. King Wave 615. You feel me? We just got active. We just learned how to dance a little bit, you feel me? I'm out, and I'll see y'all soon.